We challenge you guys, each one of you, to sell a watch. 5 days, clock's ticking.
So today I'm getting a Luxury Bazaar tattoo.
You're the one that needs to get comfortable. You're the one with 1,000 needles in your arm.
Today we had Brandon Brooks, who's a retired Philadelphia Eagles player.
Yeah, man, this shit is wild. It's more than just selling a watch, man. It's something you enjoy. It's something that you know thoroughly.
Guys, don't forget, as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you so much. Let's go to the video. Guys, where's everybody? All right, my phone just threw up. Who talked to who? Obviously, this was my friend with a few accents and so on and so forth.
You have the just date.
Here's the important part. All of you kind of held your ground, more or less, probably except for Peter. The minute he gave you an unrealistic price, you kind of gave up on it.
Is that your bottom line, 20K?
That is my bottom line here.
I will give you a little hint. The guys that give you the unrealistic price, like you have it up there for 20 grand and they'll say, I'll give you 10. Those are the guys that usually end up buying. Josh still texting with me about this deal, which is good. He's relentless. What I loved about your phone call is that you stood your ground every single moment of the time.
I wouldn't even be calling you for $99,000 watch.
Let me help you out. Which one is it? It's Blue Royal Oak Turb, 1997, you said?
I'm surprised you, David, didn't ask for a picture of the daughter that he wanted to trade for Rolex. By the way, well, while he was filming, I had to run into the corner because I just started busting out laughing. Kevin, basic knowledge. Right? He asked you a couple of basic questions. There's certain information you should be able to spit off the top of your head. I could tell that while on the phone with him, you were looking stuff up online. And if I could tell, the client can tell. You can do this easily. I don't expect you to memorize this stuff, but there could be an easy cheat sheet for you. The best thing that you did is that you didn't make shit up. He asked you a few questions you didn't know the answer to, and you were honest. You said, I'm gonna have to get back on that. I don't have that information off the top of my head. However you go about it, it was perfect.
Is the clasp the same?
That I do not know. If anything, just call me back, save my number, I'll save yours. Yeah, hopefully I hear from you soon, Joe.
It's very tough for me to pick, but if I had to pick one, I'm gonna go with Josh on this one.
So I won this challenge. It feels good. I went first, so I really had no idea what to expect, but I just handled it how I would handle any other situation. And I think my persistence helped me get this one over.
So Josh wins the challenge. Why does he win the challenge, you would think? Well, it's because he held his ground. Well, no matter what this guy threw at him, he continuously kept his cool, stayed professional, and stayed on target, which is to sell him a watch.
Espero hablar con todos mis clientes que hablan español y si necesitan un reloj, sabes a qué llamar.
Soy de Estados Unidos y Suiza. Es mi amigo.
Bonjour, je ne parle français. Me llamo Joshua.
How the f did Josh win? I've been to Ukraine a dozen times. You know, I couldn't even understand him. He came in wanting to sell me his daughter. I just wanted to get this Rolex sold.
So we recently had a meeting with Roman, going over market conditions and what we can do to combat them. So you can expect to see a lot more content coming from me. I also need to show the world I speak Spanish. So espero hablar con todos mis clientes mexicanos y latinos. Y si necesitan un reloj, sabes a qué llamar. Yo, my man, did I catch you at the wrong time?
No, all good. What's going on?
How you doing, man? Good to hear from you. How's everything been?
Doing well. Staying busy yourself?
Same, man. I'm down in Philly now, selling watches, but you know. So my buddy Ryan hit me up, and he's looking for a Batman, a Pepsi, and maybe a Sky Dweller. So I gave him a call and see what we can do for him. So I saw you're looking at in some GMTs. You want a Batman? Is that for yourself or for someone else?
No, so these are all actually for a buddy of mine. He's got a few already. Can't find anything that's not, he's getting price gouged like crazy, which I'm sure you've seen. But I feel like the market is, like you said, coming back down a bit, especially for these, like, not classic watches, let's call it. Like,
right, yeah, the newer sports models and whatnot.
Yeah. He's looking at both pre-owned and new. Pre-owned you guys have, does it come, like you said, with the full kit, box, papers, everything, or are they?
Yeah, I mean, most of them are like full kit, box, original papers, and all that stuff. If he was open to just a naked watch, we could source that and save him a couple thousand there, probably like $1,000, $1,200 or something like that. But we really we can get any of it, man. We can get brand new straight from like Rolex or whatever. It wouldn't necessarily be our allocation. But we have a bunch of relationships that get allocations, or we can get pre-owned, like new, as we like to say, in mint condition, or we can get just watches that are in good condition, no box, no papers.
Let's say the Pepsi, if you could get it brand new for 18 and it's pre-owned at 15, I'm sure he would spend the extra 3 and get it brand new.
Right. I mean? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, I have some prices here, but it's probably better that I email them to you since it's not free. You can just fire them off.
Yeah. If you don't mind, just shoot me an email with what they are. And then also, do you guys do the Cartier's, bracelets and rings? You have all that?
Yeah, all day long.
Bracelets. Yeah, Sarah's got a couple bracelets in the ring, and she was actually looking at maybe getting another ring. So.
All right, sweet. Let me see what we have in stock, and then I'll shoot you over some prices.
Awesome. Okay, awesome, man.
All right, brother. Good talking to you.
Yep, you too. Be well.
See you too. Bye.
Enter the holiday season here at Luxury Bazaar. This is when things get crazy, and you know those 9 to 5 hours or 9 to 6 hours that we have, they tend to disappear.
I know you're looking for something all black, so the one we talked about was the 5968A, which is the all black variant of this, which is just a little bit bigger than the 5164 by 2 millimeters.
The movements, man.
I know,
are super dope.
You can almost get lost in it, right?
Yeah.
So today we had Brandon Brooks, who's a retired Philadelphia Eagles player, stop by to just check out a few Pateks, get our opinion on a few dress watches, and see how he could upgrade his collection. But yeah, at some point, I think probably after the next one, I would recommend a dress watch.
Oh, the one of one piece here?
The one of one. So it's a piece unique, one of one triple bridge Gerard Perregaux. Retail is 1.6 million. That's what DJ Khaled calls a chandelier.
No, that's the ones you don't wear downtown too.
Yeah, that's the watch you don't.
Yeah, no, this is wild.
So I think we've pretty much covered most of the watch part of things. We're gonna have those articles sent out to you so you can research on your own. Knowledge is king in this situation. I think we're leaning more towards obviously the 5164 or the 5168. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can find. I'll try to find a Tiffany stamp, and we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Shout out to Brandon for stopping by. It was a pleasure to have you, and hopefully we can do business in the future.
So here we have a 5270p salmon dial, just locked in a sale. Going to a very good client of ours. He's actually going to keep his collection for his children. So I think that there probably couldn't be a better modern day Patek now discontinued that you can actually pass down to your kids, because there's a saying, you don't own Patek Philippe, you pass it down to the next generation. And if this goes down to the next generation, then it's a very lucky kid. Although I wasn't a huge fan of 5270s in general, when they made a platinum with the salmon dial, I instantly fell in love. So it's always great to have it, it's always great to sell it. And I'm gonna miss it until the next one.
Hey Chris, what's going on, brother?
What's up?
Nothing, no, I just want to confirm, obviously, through the Patek in the mail, so it should be with you. If you're saying that your guy's kind of late, should be around there 3-4 o'clock your time.
Alright, awesome.
Perfect. All right, bro. Well, I'll touch base with you tomorrow once everything lands, and we'll be good to go.
Sounds like a plan. I appreciate everything, man. Yes, it's a little nerve-wracking. It's my first Patek, so we'll see.
Trust me, you're gonna love it, man. I think that you definitely made the right decision based off of our previous discussions.
Yeah, definitely, and hopefully more to come.
Absolutely.
I think I'm kind of getting out of the realm of. I mean, I still love my Rolex Bag Explorer.
Right.
I beat the out of it. I go hiking with it. Like
Good.
I do everything with it. But yeah, we'll see what's next.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I'll touch base with you tomorrow once I see that it was delivered, and we'll go from there.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Chris. My client Chris just bought a Patek Philippe annual calendar. He bought the 5056 Platinum. Older annual calendar, still a phenomenal piece. His first Patek, and he's super stoked about it. And then we gotta call another Chris. Chris, what's going on, man? How are you? I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. So we're taking in your AP at 16, 32,000 on the difference with the Vacheron. Just let me know when you're back, and when the wire's when you send the wire, we'll get you all squared away. Go.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, bro. My pleasure. We'll talk to you soon. Travel safe. He traded in his AP 26-710 ST and for a Vacheron Overseas 4500V Rose Gold with a white dial. Good client of mine. He's actually one of my first clients, so we're doing a little bit of a deal with him. And yeah, thanks again to both Chris's.
So I sold an Arnold & Son Moon Perpetual watch to a client, and it is her husband's birthday tomorrow, so we're gonna send it up for overnight. So I've been talking to her last week. We finalized everything yesterday, so it's ready to go today.
Right now, going through my Instagram, we got some deals in progress, some deals closed. We got, actually I just sourced and sold a beautiful pave mother of pearl butterfly motif kind of dial, Datejust. Absolutely beautiful watch, super rare too, very not easy at all to find. And then second was a nice little Sprite on Jubilee. I hate the Sprite nickname. I want it to be Riddler. You know, like Batman.
Oh, yeah.
And then Riddler. Like, it makes a lot more sense because they're modern.
Sprite, Starbucks, like who actually came up with these names? Like,
to be honest with you, I don't know, but they're kind of whack. Like, I feel like superhero names for the modern GMTs makes a lot more sense. Whereas, you know, before it was Pepsi, root beer, obviously the Coke, etc.
So you think it should be Superman and like, okay, but you like the Batman.
Yeah.
You like those, okay.
No, like I like Batman, I like Riddler, because it makes sense, right?
Green Hornet.
Oh, the Green Hornet. Oh, yes, the Green Hornet. All right, that's the one. So guys, I think the Starbucks is a weak name. I much prefer the name Riddler. Cameron calls it the Green Hornet. Let us know down in the comments what you think the name of the Submariner 126610LV should be. Listen, we're at almost 500,000 on the month. We're 11 days in.
You need a girlfriend.
Let's go. He's trying to hit this million so hard, and mind you, this is a kid that also taped 4 videos today. And how many watches did you buy, sell, consign?
Today alone, like 5.
Wait, you're at 500,000?
I'm at 450 right now. And hold on, I got 2 in process right now. If they close, I'm gonna be like a 550.
All right, Nick.
Look how excited he is. I love it. Look at him.
I got it.
When we originally hired Marco, we hired him as a salesperson / content creator, which is why you see his face a lot on the Luxury Bazaar videos, the unboxings and things of that nature. The kid is super knowledgeable. But he also got another job that fell in his lap, and that is a buyer. Adrian made the decision to bring him into the buyer's department. So now this kid is actually wearing 3 hats. He's heading off to Canada for the holidays for a well-deserved break, and we can't wait to have him back.
This week I sourced and sold a Cartier and a two-tone Daytona.
Okay. Where did that come from?
The Cartier came from Instagram, and the two-tone Daytona was a lead that Sabina passed on to me.
By the way, this guy is apparently shy, and I keep telling him he needs to put out content in 2 languages because he's fluent in Spanish. Finally, I actually have a person of a Spanish descent that actually speaks Spanish.
Si necesitas un reloj, sabes a quién llamar.
What he said. Yes.
What's up?
We're talking about sales.
Yeah, I got some news. I got a lot lined up. Last week I had a good deal on a Submariner. Shout out to Alex, he helped me on a Vacheron trade for a Submariner. I think we're up to 5 so far, and we got 2 people on edge. I don't like to count the ducks, so we will see. I'm not counting them, but we have somebody that's supposed to pay for a date just today.
I like it. Let's go to the loudest person in this entire company. Sabina, how are we doing? In terms of sales, how's the month going? Week. Guys, forget all these dudes. Reach out to Sabina. Apparently she's having a bad month. Let's make her month better. Yeah. Your lunch. It's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I know.
How we doing on sales this week? I just asked everybody.
We just closed
You were the
2
last
sales today. Well, we couldn't get the wire in.
Some special cheese that they crafted.
So there's another ceramic GMT I sourced and sold it to him. And then the 116233 that I bought on 47.
Hi, it's Anna from Luxury Bazaar.
Can you hear me?
Oh, now I can hear you. Hi, this is Anna from Luxury Bazaar.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, when you called, it showed scam likely. So I didn't realize it was you.
I was curious because I was hoping to trade in some watches along with it. I don't know if you guys can do that.
So for this particular piece, for the price that we agreed, is going to have to be a straight sale. It is a consignment piece, so it's not like I don't have, it's not something that I'll be able to do. So a new client called in looking to buy a stainless steel blue dial Vacheron Constantin and was trying to do a trade, but still waiting to see what pieces he has so we can figure it out. Regarding your pieces, if you like, you can send me a list of what it is, and I can definitely take a look and see if you could do anything there.
Okay, anything as in like
so
sign them with you guys?
Exactly, either consign or purchase, depending on what it is, and of course, if you have any, a price expectations as well, just to make sure we're on the same page.
It's more just to offset the cost and also maybe to lower the taxes on it.
For the watch, it's gonna have to be kind of a straight
Gotcha.
sale. Yes, and then, but I'll be happy, to try to help you out with the other pieces and see what they are and see if we can do anything to help.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so then what I'll do is, once I get off the phone, I'll try and work on that, take some pictures, and get you kind of a list of them. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day. Talk to you soon.
All right, you too. Yes.
Bye-bye.
Listen up. Next challenge. You guys didn't think challenges were over? We have a Vacheron Overseas Blue, pretty popular model. The Cartier Santos Blue, a two-tone Daytona, and we have a Pepsi on a Jubilee. So we challenge you guys, each one of you, to sell a watch in the next 5 days. We're gonna give you a minimum sell price, to be fair, because you can obviously discount this, you know, below cost.
Peter
and
can't
sell.
touch the Rolexes.
And I'm going to scramble this. Who wants to pick first?
I'll go.
All right, David.
Let's see what David ends up with.
Lucky number 4.
What you got?
Rolex.
Which one?
Pepsi.
126710?
126, yeah.
Okay. Minimum sale price, I believe that one is the 2020 new card. So minimum sales price, let's give him 17.8.
17.8, okay.
So for the watch sales challenge, David has the first watch, a Rolex Pepsi 126710 BLRO on a Jubilee. Kind of gave him a layup there for a $17,800 2020 new style card.
Who wants to pick next?
I'll go. Come right here.
He knows what a Daytona card is.
I hope you don't get a Rolex.
The Vacheron.
Ooh, Peter. That's a
All right,
challenge.
So this is a
All right.
brand new 2022, 32,000. My man Peter, the Rolex guru, got a VC 4500V stainless steel with a blue dial new. I'm happy he didn't pick a Rolex because this provides a challenge for him.
What do you got?
Pull it in order. We got the 12001. Damn, that's my birthday, 1201.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Cartier?
So Kevin got a pretty good one. He got a Cartier Santos with a blue dial, and I already know who he had to sell that to. So I was very confident he was going to make the sale the quickest. Minimum sale price, $60.
Guess what, Josh? You get the most popular watch in the world, the Daytona. So here you go.
With the black face already. Wire just came in.
That's what's up.
21,000, 6,800. And last but not least, the most difficult watch of the bunch, a Rolex 116503 two-tone Daytona, and Josh had to sell that watch for 21,000.
The challenge is to basically stop selling watches. That's what you're here for, right? So you have until Monday. I think all of these watches are equally as easy to sell in terms of their popularity, in terms of the fact that they're priced correctly. I think if I had to say, is there an easiest watch to sell here? There isn't. So Monday, 5 days, and the clock is ticking.
So if I don't get f***ed up. Yo.
Thank you so much for making it out here.
Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. So we're headed off to New York to check out one of my good friend's stores, Unique Hype. Some of you guys might be familiar with his aunt on Instagram, who is 𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗍. I know for me, growing up, being into Supreme and all the hype stuff, it was really cool to meet her and get to see the store in person.
This is actually crazy, because like I grew up like always seeing this store on Instagram and like everywhere. And now actually like being in here, it's absolutely insane. Like it's next level.
And you happen to be in New York City, so
yeah,
well, come check out the shop.
Literally the same show we met last year at.
Last year,
so,
right? Okay.
Yeah. How long have you guys been open for?
The business over 20 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Last time I came to here was like 2014 or something like that, and stuff like that. So yeah, I know you guys have expanded like so much. So congrats.
Yeah, appreciate that. Check out the wall over there. All the celebrities came in.
Where's that at?
Right there, above you. I got Juice WRLD up there.
Oh, all these?
Yes. For us, it's still our bread and butter. You can see that's mainly the brand that we carry.
Yeah.
It's still good for us. A lot of people want to come into the store and, you know, feel the product, try on the product. So it still works out for us. And we expanded to e-commerce. So that's been doing great as well. So
Yeah. With this, it's like, I just want to keep leveling up, right? I want to get to that point where I can like eventually trade into something like this, RM10. No, this is perfect for every day though. Oh
I got you this for last time.
Dude.
Yeah, bro. You said you're large, right?
Yes, yes.
Alright, cool. Check it out.
Everyone, Unique Hype. Best in the game, best anywhere. Oh, bro, no way. What? Bro, you did not. What is this? This is wild. Yo, this is nuts. Everyone, Unique Hype. It's the only place to go, I swear. This is crazy. Thank you so much, dude. Seriously, this means the world to me. This is crazy.
Wrapping up there, it was an awesome experience. Shout out to everyone at Unique Hype. You guys are amazing. You guys treated us with a lot of hospitality and we can't thank you enough. So if you're ever in the area, everyone please go check out his store. It's unreal. It's like nothing you'll ever see, so.
So day 2, trying to sell the Cartier Santos. What I'm doing to stay efficient is just sending it to everybody I've spoken to since I've arrived here at Luxury Bazaar. Just sending it saying, hey, this just arrived, and I plan on getting this sold as soon as possible. So stay tuned.
All right, so I drew the short end of the stick apparently, a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but I mean, it's going to be the first Vacheron that I sell. So I do have the 4500V. This is the blue dial, possibly the best blue dial that a watch manufacturer makes. All I've been doing pretty much to sell it, sent it out to a few wholesalers that I know, and then as well as some retail clients. I'm just going to stay on top of them. I have one guy interested. We'll see how it goes.
I have a Rolex Pepsi with Jubilee bracelet, desirable watch. So I've been contacting wholesalers, trying to speak to people in my network, get this sold.
So I got the Daytona. Funny enough, I just sold one of these with a black face, but I've started reaching out to my clients and I have a couple people interested, so I think I'll be able to get this sold pretty soon.
I'm posting stuff first and then I'm getting organized. So yesterday we had a social media meeting with the whole entire sales team, how we could leverage our social media and essentially take territory on social media because it's free. Show up and double down on exactly what they can offer each individual person. Overall, I think it was pretty good.
Replying to a couple people on Instagram, trying to build up the social media, keeping an eye on the deal chats. I've been doing at least 2 posts a day, doing one from our photographer Davis, shout out to Davis, and I've been doing at least 1 reel a day and then going through and replying to people's Instagram.
How we doing, Scotty? I want to get my account back. I want to hit 100,000 followers and get verified. Still down. Shout out Meta and your security.
Adrian's Instagram is a big breadwinner for the company. They're taking away valuable sales, valuable money out of the company's pocket, food out of your mouth, out of your family's. No, I'm just kidding.
My main goal for social media is for the new and old sales guys, the vets and the rookies, to really get their following up, to get more business, to get more leads, to have the opportunity to meet new customers. That's my main goal. So as most of you know, my Instagram account got basically hacked 3 weeks ago, and finally I can say that I'm back in full swing on Instagram. I am now also in hibernation mode because I have to get through hundreds of DMs to all of our supporters and our clients. So that's going to keep me busy for the time being. I'm sorry for anybody who tried to reach out to me. I will get back to you in a timely manner.
What's going on? Just received a wire on a 15500 silver, returning client. So glad I could get that for him for a great price. Market has come down on those. Great time to buy, and he's taking advantage of the dip, right, Alex? Buy the dip. That's what it's all about.
Buy the dip.
Alex had a couple of good hits yesterday.
Good hits. No,
It's been a good week. It's been a good week. If I had to guess, probably 80% of my sales are coming through Instagram, right? Instagram has become one of the best modern selling tools in the world, be it in watches or be it in really almost any other industry, right? With the market where it's at now, a lot of people are uncertain with what's going on, and we just want to be at the head of everything and make sure people are making informed decisions. For me, I just got wire today. 15500 silver. Again, amazing watch in the current market. Buy the dip, considering where it was and where it's at today. Awesome watch. ARM 6701 rose gold, brand new 2022. Glad we could be able to move this for a client.
One watch that isn't here that we both worked out was the 5980.
Yeah, 59.
That was
we had this like crazy trade deal, right? Where basically one of Alex's clients was looking for a 5980. I had a client who had one. We were able to sell that, and I was actually able to sell him an amazing watch, 1815 Vacheron perpetual calendar, split second perpetual calendar, crazy watch, and it all ended up working out. I mean, it was just like a crazy, working that out was insane, but it ended up all
that
working.
like if you buy watches from us, but you also have a watch that you maybe want to sell, even if we can't buy it at the time, it's still worth it to let us know, because you know eventually we could sell it to someone else. Next up though, 26568 IM, the Michael Schumacher.
One of the nicest offshores, I think. I mean, just the design of it, the look. I mean, this is like a beast of a watch.
Yeah, for sure. But also something else that was bought with this package is the 25820 ST. This is the Yeast Klein dial. Extremely rare. So as you guys know, I actually sold the Chrono as well. Client decided a few months later that he also wanted the Perpetual, so here it is, and he also bought the Schumacher.
You can't have like two more different watches, right? One both very sporty, but one like a sporty elegant watch, and the other like a sporty beast of a watch. Exactly. Awesome.
Morning, Mr. Sharf. I have to be honest with you. I think the one thing social media did for me is feed my narcissistic personality, make me cooler than I actually really am. But in the big scheme of things, it's really not about social media. It's more about moving with the times. and recognizing early on that this is the future. I personally think that e-commerce as we know it is going to go through a humongous transition, and all that is going to live within the social media world.
So I want to make it a little bit more personal, more lifestyle, because it looks very professional right now. It's all about watches and nothing about me. So definitely want to, you know, post more personal things. It's a lot of call-ins into the office, but I do get a good amount from Instagram, definitely.
Today's day and age, social media is extremely, extremely important. I take it upon myself to explain to the team that, A, you have resources at your disposal. There's a reason why we pay X amount of photographers, videographers, social media personnel, graphic designers, is in order for them to be successful. 45 minutes ago, I announced the challenge. You guys suck, because Kevin already sold his watch. I feel like I have to give him another one.
Give me another one.
It's been 45 minutes. All you old salespeople, I'm gonna do that with them every hour. Matter of fact, going forward, I'm gonna bring out 4 watches, hand you a watch each, and say you got 45 minutes to sell it. Because Kevin did.
When I first came here, Alex told me, like, stay in your customer's face or your client's face. So this guy wasn't even interested in a Cartier. He wanted a Daytona. He said he's a forever customer and he watches yours. He's called it your shop.
The standard has been set.
Today's a pretty good day. I have my client Victor coming in. I met him over Instagram. He's a tattoo artist. So he's coming in to check out a few APs that are in these boxes, which you guys will see. And mainly one AP that he really wants to check out is in this box, which you guys will see in a little bit. He'll be here in like 5 minutes, so let's get right into it.
My man's getting a Luxury Bazaar tattoo.
That is not, it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed.
2.0.
All right, come on.
That's
top dick rider, bro. We literally, you know, if you watch Gray Market Season 1, you would actually see the intro that we created. If you guys share the video enough, and if we get to 100,000 subscribers by next video, I'm getting a Gray Market tattoo.
Yo.
What's up, bro? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. What's up? How are you? Welcome to our office. So I met a tattoo artist over Instagram. We talked a little bit about watches, and I decided it was best for him to come in, check out our office, and see what kind of options we have in terms of APs. First, I want to show you the options, right? This is the options ranging from 15202, which is the 39mm jumbo, to the 15400, to the 15500. I guess we'll start with the 15500 white dial. This one, I refer to it as like a plate because it has a lot of surface area. It's a 41mm. It's a bigger size watch, especially for Royal Oaks. I always compared them to the 39s. I thought the 39 size.
Is it a big difference? The size?
Yeah, the 39 size is a big difference. This is the jumbo. This is a 15202, and you'll see it's actually a little slimmer too.
So the other one that we spoke is going to be this size?
The dual time, yeah. So I'll show you that.
You don't think it's too small for me?
I'll show you that now. It's honestly up to personal preference. Me, I like a smaller size watch, but 39, in my personal opinion, has always been.
Wait, you said put this one, the back one first, or the front one?
So it's the one right here.
My fault, guys. It's my first AP.
You're good.
Yeah, that's cool.
You're good. So this has like a way more fitting style. The problem with the 15500 is it's just a bigger style watch, right?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like a plate on your wrist. Whereas this, it shows off. Not only does it show off the bezel of the dial, but it also shows off the lugs and how it integrates down, because you do want to see that bracelet as well. The bracelet they make, it's beautiful, right? The way it's finished.
It's more comfortable than the Rolex bracelet.
Exactly, and it's tapered in. It's a really good fit. So this is the main one that I was trying to tell you about, which is the dual time.
You say go with the dual time better.
So you see the dual time is like,
yeah.
For me, it's always been the most it carries the most value, right? It has actual complications on it. You have the power reserve, you have the day and night indicator, you have the date, and then you have the dual time, the second sub dial, right? But if you compare the two, you'll see. So this one carries a little more weight, obviously, just because it's a thicker watch.
Heavier.
Yeah.
You know why I like that? I like the backside. You could see
the open case back, the exhibition case back, yeah.
Because the reason I like 41 is bigger.
For sure, it's much bigger, but look.
Yeah.
I was on the same boat as you, like with the 41. But once I started feeling the 39, then I realized like, wow, this is just like way way better, but it's all personal preference, you know? So he's deciding between two APs, a 15500 41mm and a 26120 39mm. Two different sizes, but one has more complications than the other. In my opinion, it has more value. Which one would you guys pick? Definitely comment down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say.
How much is that blue one?
The blue one?
Yeah.
These are in the 80s.
Okay.
So, but this is a 15400, which is the older generation 41mm. Just fits a little differently. This is in like the 60 range. So if you're looking past the size, look at the actual dial. You're just getting way more with the dual time than you would with the white.
Money-wise?
Black. Money-wise, 100%.
So you would suggest to go with a dual time?
Always.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably lean toward this one though.
They're both very similar. Size-wise, a little different, and obviously complication-wise. So if you put your CV on, like act like you're actually wearing it.
Yeah.
That's what I always do.
I think this one is a good one for me though.
It's a sick watch, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with this one though. Size it up.
I got you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. My first one was Datejust, but
timing lined
you know
up for that.
everybody have Datejust, and
True.
I asked Alex, I'm like, yo, I heard watches went down, and we spoke about AP that I want, and here we are. The
Yeah, that's a good question.
YouTube channel. Watch it faithfully too.
Respect.
Such a dumbass. You're just such a dumbass.
So it was an awesome experience getting tattooed in the office. Definitely very proud of the LB tattoo. And I'm also extremely happy for the watch that he picked up. Everyone go check him out on Instagram at FNU Tattoo. He is absolutely amazing. His work is stunning. And if you are ever in the area or you ever want to fly in the area, definitely check him out and try to get a tattoo from him.
I mean, I'm, I guess, honored in a sense that he decided to go out and do this. It tells me he's a lifer. It shows me his commitment. Speaking of commitment, hard work and commitment is something that we value the most. Therefore, someone will be going home next week. I appreciate everyone's input. Thank you. I think it's pretty clear that we collectively made a decision.